With the new head coach and Sean Payton and therefore new leadership in place, the Denver Broncos are in a pretty good spot heading into the 23 NFL draft, 2023 that is. There's a couple different things. Yes, they don't have a first or a second round pick. It is what it is there, but they do have some other draft ammo. I really feel like the Broncos, specifically with where they're holding on with some of their free agents. Yes, you got Dalton Reisner as well as Billy Turner that are both free agents, but the Broncos, they've got some interesting things going on in their organization. Again, I know that not having a first or a second round draft pick is going to hurt this team, but at the end of the day, they do have 5 picks, back-to-back third round picks that are kind of low-key early. They're like right up there in the top of the third round. So, and then obviously, yes, 108, 140, 101, 185, and we're going to go ahead and get into all those picks in just a second. In our very first 2023 Denver Broncos mock draft 1.0, that means a couple of different things. Number one, no trading. We just want to see where the board falls and exactly where some specific players going to go for the Broncos. I've got their specific needs at tackle/guard. I would really like some versatile offensive linemen that the Broncos can kind of use interchangeably because, again, Dalton Reisner potentially walking, is going to be something to watch with this team. Also, corner, maybe an edge player, another position that I think they need to address moving forward. So we're going to jump right into it and stop the talking. So 7-round mock draft. Here we go. PFF is finally back. You gotta love PFF. I love PFF so much. They do so much great things. So 7 rounds. Let's see. Care for position of value relatively high. High speed, low drag. Draft for needs high as well. Randomness low. Here we go. Into the draft. Another thing they added is you can do players now. So if you want to trade somebody, love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Now in the future we'll kind of explore this option a little bit more. But for now we're just going to go ahead and stick and pick and do our thing. So 60 some odd picks later. Here we go. So again, specific needs at tackle, guard, corner, edge. I wouldn't mind maybe like, I don't know, another number one wide receiver. Like, I know Courtland Sutton is that dude, but like, is he though? Like, I just, at the end of the day, I'm just really interested to see how this whole thing kind of goes. So here we go. If it would just work for me, here we go. Okay, so we get into 67 here. We're looking, for needs at a tackle, defensive lineman, and linebacker. First off, are you kidding me? Both Keanu Benton and Darnell Wright are both just sitting there. This is tough because, and Jalen Hyatt would look really good in a Bronco uniform. I really like this one. I really do. The problem with it is who are we going to get at linebacker at 108? That's my biggest concern because I'm hoping Dorian Williams will be there. If not, okay, fine. I think you go Keanu Benton here because this man is an absolute stud at defensive lineman. He's a run-stuffing guy. I think he can fit in a 4-3 and a 3-4. And then I think you go Darnell Wright right here because Darnell Wright can play both sides. I think you can try him out at guard too. I think he can be a pretty versatile player and be a lot of fun to watch. So, yes, I'm going to go Darnell Wright here. It's kind of a nice little scenario here. You get tackle as well as defensive lineman really taken care of here for the Broncos early on. I love it. I think it's a really good fit here. So, as we get into the 4th round here, the Broncos, they've got 108. So let's see who's there. So Byron Young's there, Tyler Steen, Caillou Blue Kelly, excuse me. Ooh. So as far as BPA, best player available at this particular spot, you got Cam Jones. Ooh, Cam Jones is there. Cam Jones? Yeah. Cam Jones is the next great Broncos linebacker. That's right. I said it. This man is ultra athletic. He can do a lot for you. He can pass rush. He can cover. I love it. So, the 5th round here. Oh, Jared Clark. I want to do it so bad. Are you kidding me? How does Jared Clark fall to you this far? But I also want a guard here. Chandler Zavala is that dude. He's an absolute stud. Jared Kingston didn't even declare, so PFF needs to get with it. Garrett Patterson's there. Tackle. I'm sorry, but I've got to go with Chandler Zavala here. I think he's going to be a really good player, at least a very good depth piece for the Broncos. Again, I know you're kind of doubling down on offensive linemen here. You only got 5 picks, though. We'll see what they do. And this is all done before free agency, by the way, so nobody knows exactly what's going to go on there. So we get into the bottom end of the 6th round here. The Broncos don't have a 7th round draft pick. So again, I would like to get an edge player. So you've got offensive tackle and guard taken care of. Let's see. Cameron Brown's there. I forgot. Did we go corner? Because I thought I took up Caillou Blue Kelly. Probably not. Let's see. I don't think I did. because Cameron Brown's there. And I would not mind doubling down on corner, even if I already got Caillou Blue Kelly. It does not matter to me because Caillou Blue Kelly is an absolute stud. So, I apologize for this long-winded investigation here. So you got Cam Jones in the fourth there. What was it, 149 or something like that? Maybe 159. It was something with a 9 in it. Huh. Okay. Okay, fine. Cam Jones is there. Excuse me. All right. I think we go Cameron Brown here. I would like to go edge or get Brenton Cox here. I think he would really help them fill a couple of needs. But we got linebacker, we got tackle, we got defensive lineman. I'm going to go corner. I'm going to go Cameron Brown here out of Ohio State. I think I really like his length. I like his ability to run with receivers. I think that, again, he's going to be a really good depth piece. You could also try him out at safety. Just a really good starting piece for the Denver Broncos here, and I think that they can get a lot out of him here. So, again, only 5-6 picks in this draft, but there's a lot of things going on, and I think that the Broncos got some good picks here. So, get out of your PFF. So, right off the bat, Keanu Benton and Darnell Wright, you got two just like game changers on the offensive and defensive line there, So Keanu Benton coming up out of Wisconsin, I think his best football is ahead of him, especially with the fact that I really feel like you could see him develop throughout his years at Wisconsin, but there's still a lot of untapped potential there, especially with as a pass rusher. We saw what he could do as a run defender. He resets the line of scrimmage. He's just an absolute stud. So getting some defensive line help there going to be huge. Darnell Wright, the tackle out of Tennessee, he really, to me, showed that he can play both sides and do it at a high level. I thought, was it him at the Senior Bowl that there was a couple of players, but Darnell Wright, absolute stud, a guy you can play on either side, could eventually probably be the eventual replacement for Garrett Bowles down the line, definitely a possibility. And then Cam Jones here at linebacker, the man can do it all. Cover, he can blitz, he can tackle. The man's just an absolute stud. The fact that he falls to the fourth round is a little puzzling, but you got a guy in the fourth round that if he doesn't start this year, next year definitely. Chandler Zavala here at North Carolina State. I really like the fact that you can double down here and get a good guard like Chandler Zavala, who, worst case scenario, probably going to be a depth piece. And it never hurts to get a good depth piece on your offensive line. Cameron Brown, the corner out of Ohio State. Again, I really just felt like this was a need that you want to get for depth. You've got possibly, and that's the thing too, is you've got a lot of good building pieces in the secondary, or at least a lot of young guys that are going to make plays. At least adding Cameron Brown here is going to be a guy that you can count on to be able to add you some good depth. So, but that's it. That is our very first 2023 Denver Broncos mock draft. It's our 1.0. That means no trades, sticking and picking. Let us know what you guys think. Who should we have picked? And let us know what you guys think about our picks. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truly awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our very first mock draft for the Denver Broncos in 2023.